link on my big canvas. All right. So our instructions, guys. The faster we get done with this together, the faster you can do your homework. Okay. So the instructions, again, we're just deciding which accounts are affected. We're going to write in the appropriate columns a plus sign if the account is increased or minus. Some of you just wrote the numbers in your other, in your 1-3, and I didn't really take off as long as you had the right numbers. But make sure you have that plus and minus so you know what you're doing. And then for transactions that change owner's equity, we're going to write in parentheses a description of the transaction. So whether it's an expense, a withdrawal, revenue, and then we're going to calculate our balance. Okay? So they've done transaction 1 for us. We paid cash for rent, which was $400. So cash goes down by $400, capital goes down by $400, and it is an expense. So we have a new balance of $1,900, $200, $100, $1,800, and $400. We don't have a lot of capital. All right. Number 2, we receive cash from the owner as an investment. All right, we're going to keep going. We receive cash from the owner as an investment. So increase cash by 500. We're going to increase owner's equity by 500. And what is it? It's not revenue. Well, it's in owner's equity. It's an investment. Tara was right. Yes, because it's in the directions. Well, make sure you read the directions and the test. Oh, I apologize, Chris. All right. Shh, guys. Paid cash for a telephone bill, $50. So what 2 accounts? And? I paid cash, so accounts payable's not right. Right. So, well, I'm sorry. I apologize. We need to figure our new balances. So we have $2,400 in cash. That was right too. $200 in supplies. Yeah. $1,800. And $900. Can you see this and that? There we go. Is that better? Okay. So then I'm going to go down by 50 in cash because I paid for my telephone bill with cash. I'm going to go down by 50 in owner's equity, and what is this? An expense. So now my new balance is, Chris, what's my new balance for cash? Yep, $2,350. I'm pretty sure she said it. I'm pretty sure you didn't. All right. Kyle, what's my due balance in capital? Okay. Gentlemen, if you continue to talk so much, I'm going to ask Kyle to come up and sit right in front of me. Okay. Maybe I'll ask Wade to come and sit right in front. Number 4. We received cash from sales, $1,025. So what 2 accounts go up? Plus cash, 1025, and owner's equity, plus 1025. And what is that? Revenue. Good job, Chris. And New balance for cash, Drake. New balance for cash. What's my new balance for cash? This is easy math. Doesn't really look like a 3, but there we go. 3,375. Excellent. See? You can do this. Yes, it's part of the directions, so yes. And Miss Avery, what's my new balance for capital? We are on number 4. New balance after number 4. That's right, you were. Yes. There you go. Number 5, we buy supplies on account from Delta Company. $450. What 2 accounts? Supplies and accounts payable to Delta Company. So, is supplies increasing or decreasing? Okay. Increases by $450. Is my accounts payable increasing or decreasing? I heard both. Increasing. Because we are on opposite sides of the equation, so we have to have 2 pluses. And then new balance for cash is the same. New balance for cash is the same. 33.75. 0. 650 for supplies. 100. 2250. And 1875. Number 6. Macy, I'm gonna have you just do it. Number 6. Okay. All right, we sold services on account to Anna Santiago. So my accounts receivable is going to go up by 730, just like Macy said. And my capital is going to go up by 730, like Macy said. Now, what is that? It's sales, but what do we call it? Revenue. So we calculate our new balances. And Kylie, check and make sure we're in balance. We are? All right. Good. All right, 7, paid cash for advertising, $660. What 2 accounts? Wade. I paid cash for advertising, $660. What 2 accounts are affected? Right. Cash and capital are my 2 accounts, and they're both going to decrease. So, minus 660 under cash, minus 660 under capital, and what is that considered? An expense. So let me make sure my math's right. I did it in my head. It might be. 1945. Madison, was that right? My new balances? Did you use your calculator? Okay. Alright, 8. Paid cash for supplies. Who have I not called on? Mason! 150. So what's who accounts? Cash and supplies. Are they going up or down? Yep, cash goes down and supplies goes up. So decrease cash 150, increase supplies 150. And why is it that I can have a minus here and a plus here? Because it's on the same side. So that's the only time we can have opposite signs. So 5, 2, and this should be 800. Yeah, 2565. 100. It is the longest one we've ever done. I loved Top Gun. Yes. All right, number 9. We received cash on account from Anna Santiago, so she's paying on what she owes us. So what's going to happen, Tara? Accounts payable, oh no, not accounts payable. Accounts receivable will go down by 400. So then, what other account will be affected? Cash, will it go up or down? Up. And again, opposite signs because we're on the same side of the equation. So now we have 2965, 330, 800, 100, 2250, and 1945. Austin, do you have a calculator? Can you make sure we're in balance? So we'll add the first 4 accounts, which are our assets, and then add those last 2 and make sure that the 2 numbers equal each other. It's a good thing, because if you didn't, you would hate this class. Are we in balance? We're not? Oh, add these first 4 numbers. 2965. 330. 800. And 100. And what do you got? 4195. Now add 2250 plus 1945. Don't add them to the original number. On the right, and that's what we had on the left. So there we go. All right. So we are in balance. Number 10, we paid cash on account to Delta Company. So Drake, what 2 accounts are affected? We paid cash on our account to Delta Company. That's what I'm asking you. Well, you should have your book open so you see the question. All right, so we're going to lose $1,500 on cash And we're going to decrease our account for Delta Company by $1,500. Our new balance should be $1,465 for cash, $330 for accounts receivable, $800 for supplies, $100 prepaid insurance. We should be at, what is that? $750 on our accounts payable and $1,945 on our owner's equity. Because we don't, in accounting, we don't do that. We don't just draw arrows. It may be faster, but that is not the way that accounting is done. Gentlemen in the back, Kyle and Wade. Shh. All right, 11, paid cash for 1 month of insurance. Austin, what two accounts? If I pay cash for insurance. So of these, so I've got cash, accounts receivable, supplies, prepaid insurance, accounts payable, or capital. Of those, which two will be affected if I pay cash for insurance? Not capital. Prepaid insurance, and I'm paying cash. So cash. So cash and prepaid insurance. Good job. So cash is going to go down by 100, and prepaid insurance will go up for 100. So I have $1,365 in cash, $330 for accounts receivable, $800 supplies. Now I have $200 in prepaid insurance. So see, if we had drawn that arrow, Drake, we'd be wrong. We only have two more. On number 12, received cash from sales. What two accounts? Avery. Alright, so I'm going to add to cash and add to capital. So I received $1,230 in cash. And my capital will increase by $1,230. What is that $1,230? It's a revenue. So I have $25.95 in cash, $330 accounts receivable, $800 still in supplies, $200 in prepaid insurance, $750 accounts payable, and I now have $31.75 in capital. All right, and our owner needs cash for personal use. $1,200. So Chris, what happens? All right, take $1,200 from cash and capital. So both are going to decrease. Excuse me. And what is this? A withdrawal. So you can just do W/D for withdrawal. So $1,395 in cash, $330, $800, $200, $750, and that's not right, $1,975. Alright, somebody check and see if we're in balance. We are in balance. What's the left side? 2725, and the left side is 2725 as well. The right side, sorry, I already asked about the left side. Okay. Okay. And you know for sure because you don't have a calculator out.